What's up, folks? Back at it again with another one. Shannon Sharpe responds to Ray Lewis. But before I start, hit that like and subscribe.
Because you know why, Ocho? It's low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You know how I know? Because your boy, you looking at him, he low-hanging fruit. And there are a lot of people taking your shot at your boy.
Come on now.
Y'all can have it. Y'all got it. Y'all got me. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We're going to be all right, Ocho.
Yeah.
I tribute say we're going to be all right.
Yeah, listen, I could have told you that. I could have told you that. I've been telling you that.
Yeah.
So
everybody want to pile on. Everybody jump on now. Hey, we got him down, Ocho. We got him down. The best time to, hey, let me get my lick now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to get a lick now because when your boy was doing good, even here, a lot of people, they have a whole lot to say. Everybody got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Sharpe responds to Ray Lewis' comments about him in regard to his raise to fame in the media space. Ray Lewis been on the Patrick David podcast and had this to say about Shannon Sharpe.
No. Him and Skip and Stephen A., all that stuff.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say or do any of these things.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. And then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom.
So yeah, I wanted to talk about this topic because I seen people try to start this beef or just to keep piling on Shannon. Is Shannon perfect? No. But Shannon has his issues like all of us. I think what hurt Shannon is you seem like you were a guy of wisdom. And this is probably what Ray Lewis was saying. You're talking about the yak and the Henny, and that's not really who you are. Like, come on now. Like, we all know what this is. COE, content over everything. You had Skip Bayless that said people have issues with it. Stephen A. Smith, Steven Jackson had issues with it. You had these guys that had issues with it, but nobody said nothing at the time because it was hot like fish grease, as they say. He was popping, but the Black and Miles, the Henny yak with the ball cap, it just seemed like, okay, it's not authentic. So you're using these props in order to elevate your career, which is fine because I get it. Like I said, as long as you ain't killing nobody, you ain't doing nothing, like, man, I get it. Being a trolling there. We see where these guys, they could just come on the internet, just say anything, troll, they could lie, do all that, and now they blow up, they're viral. So we in that era now. So you have to take that with a grain of salt when you're talking about Shannon Sharpe. But with Ray Lewis, I'm just surprised because I thought they were like brothers. He had his appearances on Undisputed in 2017. And I know they had their little back and forth. I didn't think much of it, but Shannon Sharpe did kind of embarrass him. And I think this is the reason why they fell out. Ray Lewis, he went to go kneel with the Ravens, caught backlash, tried to backtrack, and then say he was praying. And then, he went on Undisputed and, this is the whole time where Shannon was like Colin Kaepernick's spokesperson. Like, he was just campaigning everything Cap. So when Ray Lewis was trying to defend what he was doing, saying he was praying, I just think Shannon, had the best of him in that debate. And then now he caught backlash for that. Like, oh, he was praying, that seemed phony. I think that's where they really fell out. And I think that's why he went on the Patrick David podcast to say these comments about Shannon. But I just see how people, they trying to start it, and it's just to pile more dirt on Shannon. Like, oh, well, see, hey, Ray Lewis, he's exposing Shannon. Like, no, this is why this is happening. Like, like I said, these guys were close. Like, I'm a Ravens fan from there. Went to games as a kid, still go to this day. I travel, and I seen when Shannon was there for Ray Lewis when he went through his trial, and he spoke about it right here.
Anything that happened in Baltimore from 2000 and 2001, if I tell it in my story, I can tell it in my story because I was there when Ray went through what he went through in Atlanta. I was there. I was picking him up from the courthouse. He was living with me in my basement. So if I want to tell my story, that I should be able to include that.
You would think you would have the decency to at least text him or call him like they always say. But this situation, Shannon always speak highly of Ray. You know, even on Nightcap, when, you know, Ocho always bring Ray Lewis up, like, oh yeah, you know, I got hit by out. I challenged Ray. They always spoke highly of Ray. So I'm just surprised that Ray would come out years later and say this. And I think this stemmed from their encounter on Undisputed. But I don't think it's too much. You know, I think Shannon subliminally saying what he had to say, that let me know, like I got too much respect to even mention your name. I'm not even going to mention your name. I got too much respect. I know we're going to pick up the phone. I know we're going to talk in the future. So I'm not going to fall into this trap where people trying to start this beef. And I like Shannon's response. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Peace.